Welcome to another Nerdy Collective. I want to say thank you, everybody in the chat tonight. And now that I got you, bam. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get adjusted. I can't get adjusted tonight. It's just weird. Anyway, welcome, everybody. I want to say thank you so much for everybody for coming tonight. Everybody in the chat tonight, awesome. Matty Freeze, brother, you're in the house. I see you. Carlito, what is up, brother? Captain Comics, big hugs and kisses from family to family. You know what I mean. Love you. Thank you for being here. Shortbox, love you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And we got Martin in the house. Yo, what's up? So nice to see you guys. So got a special little event tonight. We have appearance from an artist and a creator from on YouTube that does an awesome job. And I discovered him through some friends of mine that are on this panel tonight. And let's get this show on the road. What do you say? Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. It's going to be a little long, but you know what? Welcome, brother. I appreciate it. boom. Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Awesome.
How you doing?
Awesome. How you doing, brother? What's up?
Hey, man, doing good. Thank you for bringing me onto the G spot into your home. So I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Love your work. Love what you do, man, especially for the community as a whole. Awesome. 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 I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Wow. It's reciprocal, man.
Yeah. I hope the lady of the house seen that.
Oh, yeah. She was alone with it. As soon as you put that down, she went. She's like, oh, man, I'm on the description. What?
And all links down below the description. So all you guys tonight, I got a little surprise here. I'm still waiting. I still haven't seen it, Martin. I haven't seen it at all yet. I'm still waiting for that piece. But when I do, I would like to have you back on so I can, because I'm going to have a frames for it and all that special good stuff.
Oh, yeah, man. It's on its way. So don't even worry about
I know.
I actually want to see your, because I know you've been wanting that for a while, man. So
yeah,
I'm glad I can get that your way, man.
I better put a big shout out to the chat. Let's get caught up here. Boy, oh boy, gonna back up really quick. But we got our co-host on here. Carlito's in the house. You so late, buddy. Thank you, buddy, for your support. Appreciate it. Cap'n again. Hi. Matty Freeze is in the house. Get caught up here. Boom. Simon R is in the house. Yo, what is up? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Excuse me, Flower Goddess. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Simon R, I think we're caught up now. Oh, there's the lady of the house. Woohoo! Yes, of course, the better half. I have a better one too. The queen. Yes, I love it. Love it. Awesome. Keep them in line. That's good. Yeah, me too.
Someone's got to do it, man.
That's right. Awesome. Okay. So how you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Just got off of a long week of, doing the same thing as you do, man. Show prep, getting everything going with the guys in the backstage. Work, most definitely. Yeah. And artwork, man.
Yep. Excellent. I can't wait to show some of that. I got some of that. We'll post in a little bit here and talk about that. So it's going to be a Q&A. Well, sure. Martin here, Helvetica. Mm-hmm. So all you guys in the chat tonight, if you got any questions while we're done talking, put them in the chat, please. Leave a comment down below on the bottom. Check out all the descriptions on the top, all of his links for his website and his YouTube channel, especially that one. I've bought plenty of books off there so far. It's been excellent. You do a really good job for the community. I just want to tell you that, bud. Big time.
Oh, man. Like I said, man, it goes both ways.
We never see this guy. So here's third, maybe first appearance on a show. So we never see this guy. This guy him and his wife do all the work in the background for that show. So,
if I can, there's a reason for that. Yep. I'm not the star of the show, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I want to make sure that the community, the panel, everybody has their own home that they could do what they want to do. And that's why we do what we do. Me and the lady will sit behind the scenes to make sure that everybody has their foundation, their structure to do everything that they want. I just always that mentality of, you know what?
That's what I meant, though. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Exactly what I meant. What I was trying to say. I mean, that you do a service for the community. You are working in the background. You're helping. Your wife is the same way. She's knocking on a ballpark. So you know.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get our co-hosts on here and get on with the questions and the big show. Here we go. Let's put this down here. And let's get my co-host in here. We got Low first on the run. Boom.
What's going on, guys? Had a long day today, but I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Okay, next we have what? Why am I all out of place?
What's going on, everybody? What's happening, comic fam?
Awesome, buddy. Deuce, what's up, bud? Cool.
Hey, what up, peeps?
Yes, you do. Bang.
Yo!
How you doing, Maddie? What's up, buddy?
It's good to
All
be
right.
back.
Hey.
What up, Matty Freeze?
Hello from across the pond.
Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, so nobody's waiting. So, go ahead, bud.
You got a nice full panel tonight. This is looking good.
Yeah, looking awesome. Let's get to the where was it? Poop. Who's saying the poop? What? What the poop? Carlito. Damn, I like those. Oh, you're welcome, Sammy. Good. All right. Who would like to start first? How is everybody's week other than busy? Anybody get any new things, any books? Or
I did today. I went to meet Mark Royer today. So I went to a con today, but actually by myself. It's been a long time since I went to a con by myself. So.
I'm always picking up books. Just ask anybody in the frickin' MadHouse. They know. Good.
Yeah. Because of Deuce, he introduced me, and so did Maddie introduce me to you. MadHouse Comics. This guy right here. Awesome. Yeah, there's always some fire. And the thing is, you're well-rounded. That's one thing I've noticed about your claim sales, I should say. I'm trying to keep the auction thing out, but the claim sales have been fantastic. All your panelists on there have always got something surprising to show. And I'm always looking for more of the older stuff that me and Deuce were looking at the other night. It was beautiful stuff.
Oh yeah,
I want to say I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's something that we always try to do is keep everything well-rounded, fresh. At the same time, we always try to give someone who wants an opportunity to come in and sell. That's part of why we call it the MadHouse. Is just a big collective of misfits that hey, you might not have another opportunity to go ahead and get your feet wet in the water on trying to sell some books. Come with us. We'll show you the ropes and we'll get started.
Yeah, I definitely need some training wheels. I feel like for selling because I've been on a couple different auctions and not done well. But I mean, I don't have the proper setup. You guys have all got like these crazy cool setups, and like I'm working off an ancient phone that like dies after 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like I need to get it with a different program if I'm going to sell books. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
because I mean I feel like even the production value with a lot of the stuff that you guys do regularly is just quality across the board. And I can't say that about everybody who does auctions. You know what I mean?
Not yet.
And we've all been to those auctions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like the production.
Come on.
The production value you guys like rock with the MadHouse stuff is just it's quality. Across the board, really. Except for Cat 60. I got to throw him out. I got to throw him out just to mess with him. I got to talk back about Cat and his litter box. So
that was part of my contract coming on here. Someone's got to throw some tomatoes at Cat 60. I'm just throwing it out there. So feel free.
Right? Yeah, I'm throwing tomatoes. I love Cat 60, and he knows it. But I love Cat 60. He's good for a long time.
Did I miss him?
Oh yeah.
Did I miss Cat?
No, he hasn't shown up yet.
He hasn't shown up yet, but hopefully he catches this on the rewind. So little mini.
Oh wait. Is that him? Hold on. Waiting for him to come in.
That's.
Is he in there? He's in there.
Oh, whoa. He is.
He's in here.
Cat 60, I had to give you some smack, bro.
You
it's only love.
No.
He's like, I'm supposed to come on.
Bring him on.
It's an open panel. That's up to you guys.
You bastard.
But But tread cautiously. It's Cat 60. No, I'm just playing.
I love Cat. He knows, man. I give him. We talk. I give him a bunch of help. He's good people.
Honestly, Cat's a man, dude. Like without Cat 60, a lot of the stuff too. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to the books. He's very fresh on, hey, this is coming out. There's a lot of spec with this book, a lot of spec going on with this. To be honest, there's a lot of our sellers that I consider more veterans that are there. Cat 60 is one of the big ones that is really essential towards if somebody needs some help, has some questions on what I can do and what I need to learn to make my setup better. Cat 60 is one of those guys for sure.
Cool.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Oh, I mean, dude, he's done. I've seen probably all of the setups. But that's just it though. Like you've got to be constantly improving and changing the game and making stuff look better. And if you're not doing that already, then you're not going to sell as well as other people do.
Oh yeah.
Presentation's a big deal. Presentation's a thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%.
He's really blowing up the chat right now. Hold on. I'm trying to get the next one in there. Come on, stupid StreamYard. Oh my goodness. Driving me crazy,
Okay. You need to jump in here, man. Send Cat 60 a link. That'd be very entertaining.
We'll get him on here. We will get him on here. Cat, we'll hook up, brother. I appreciate seriously. Right now, this is a Q&A on Martin. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Is this gentleman right here that helps you do all those details? Is that cool? We'll get him on here. Promise.
We'll get you on here.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's done deal.
AM, KM too. We gotta get an AM, KM. We gotta get those two on here. That'd be very entertaining.
Okay.
Those are like our Beavis and Butthead in the background.
Yeah, dude, that would be watching those together on this would be so amazing. I was talking to him about it already, so we'll see.
That would be cool too.
But those guys are hilarious, man. They're good. They're great together. They're always giving each other a bunch of help.
I love it.
It reminds me of you and your brother, Matty. Like you guys go back and forth. Like it cracks me up too when you guys doing the back and forth.
Yeah,
he pops in when you're on the middle of an auction. He just starts running a bunch of stuff at you, and you're like, "Bro, like really?" It's pretty funny, actually.
No, I know people love it. I don't, but it is what
I know
it is.
you don't, but I mean, I get it. But it still is entertaining.
As long as I know it's fun, I know it's all in fun, and nobody's getting offended. Hey, you gotta break the ice sometimes, because sometimes those auctions can get long. I should say the claim sales get long.
Yeah.
So Helvetica, let me ask you this: when did you start doing artwork? Were you just little, or did you start recently, or?
I could say. Well, I always told my teachers always said that I needed to stop drawing because I wasn't going to amount to nothing. And shake my fist. I showed you, man. But,
you did.
So I love to go back and tell my teachers, like, look at it, man. I invested in something. But actually, I want to say that it was probably around 6 I started. Like around then, I remember seeing stuff like Dragon Ball Z. I was really big into Pokemon when I was little, so mainly Dragon Ball Z though, and Spider-Man, and my uncle was huge in the comics, and I actually come from a background where I come from a family of artists. So my grandmother used to sit on the couch, and anything she was watching, she was just real quick portraiture and stuff like that.
Nice.
My uncle's a tattoo artist. So it's kind of weird where it was kind of almost something that's genetic in my family in a sense.
Right.
So I would say about 6.
That's good.
That's not. You're not the only family that is, because for Zetas were saying the same thing. Like Sarah was telling me the same thing. Like what was it? Grandpa started at 3 or something like that, or it's the same thing, like 6 or 3, something like that. And then so it has everybody has to be born with it or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's something you could definitely refine and get better at, because it's all about practice, like a lot of things are. But there's definitely a gift given to people that can see things and do things in ways that other people just don't get.
Right.
And that's where really, truly great artists come in. And I think, honestly, and I'm not blowing smoke here, I think Helvetica, you do some crazy cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
really
good.
Should we show a couple of pieces, you guys?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, here's one of my favorites.
I mean, here's some blatant promotion. I mean,
Check
why
this
not?
out. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at that piece.
Yeah,
oh,
Like, how long did it take to do those horns?
yeah.
Oh man, those horns! I showed Maddie a picture of me doing those horns. So when I started doing this, it was actually something. It's kind of funny because this was an anniversary gift to my wife.
Oh,
yeah. So
movie legend or Tim Curry or Tom Cruise or all of the above.
oh, dude, she's in love with Tim Curry.
Yes.
So it's
Yes, me too.
Pennywise, Darkness, anything. Man,
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, when I started doing this, I think from start to end, the outline, everything all together probably took me about a good, I want to say 60, 80 hours plus.
Wow. Beautiful work.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, if you were able to like zoom in, it's like the work on the horns is so insane. It's just like it's stubble. It's called
Stipple.
Yeah, stipple.
Yeah,
Yep.
stipple.
It's so insane.
It's literally turning your hand into a non-motorized tattoo machine.
Gun.
Pretty much, down, up and down, basically. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
So, did you take any kind of art classes? Were you like inclined to do so? Did you do any kind of like other art encouragement stuff as you were coming along into your?
I would say that my art encouragement, 100%, came from my grandmother. When she saw one day I brought something home from school, I actually got pretty much sent home from school one day. And the teacher was like, you know what? Because I used to live right across the street from my elementary school, my grandma's house. You could see her across the street. So they called my grandma and they're like, hey, you got to pick up your grandson. He's drawn in class. I got sent home. She saw the art piece. Instead of getting in trouble, she's like, this is good. Like, I was like, what? Okay. And she sat me down and she basically started putting me through like Mr. Miyagi classes. She would do my homework real quick, of course, which I would say I was done with. And then I would sit there and just start drawing. And she would get grocery bags. And she would crumble them up and throw them on the floor. And she would tell me, hurry up and draw that. And the thing with the grocery bag that I learned with her is it starts off like this. And then eventually, you don't have that much time. It starts doing this. So what she taught me with that is she would do that over and over again. So kudos to my grandmother. So that was, man, that's like 100%, I want to say, in my early years of learning. And everything since then has been just not being afraid to take a look at something and step outside of the box. That's always been my belief. As soon as you're complacent, you're done learning. If you're not willing to break your ceilings and, you know what, I can't do that right now, but let me give it a shot and see what I can do with it. That's key to anybody, and that's why I always encourage anybody that's out there doing art. Of course, there's always going to be somebody better, but you should always strive to break your ceilings and become something that you're capable of doing to bring something new to the world.
Right.
You're making me want to pick up a pencil and pen and paintbrush, pen, bro. I mean, honestly, you really are. I mean, like I did art for a long time, and then dropped out. But you're absolutely right. Like, there's always people that are just absolutely just ridiculously talented out there, and it's nuts. And it can be discouraging, you know. But when they're your peers, especially. But again, it's funny too because to see like the different styles of creation that everybody has. That's the cool thing, I think.
Well, that's the thing too. Is it's basically, you know, I mean, we live on this earth, and as cliche as it sounds, you can't spell earth without art. So at the end of the day, I mean, everything that we do, there's always art somewhere in everything you look. I mean, from my 9 to 5, I'm a graphic designer, and then after that, I put on my cape and I start drawing stuff. I mean, that's my superpower. So at the end of the day, I feel that everybody can take on that persona per se, and it's basically just painting your mind onto a canvas in front of you. So, I mean, let your inspiration and your will to sit there and grow be your motivation, to put your motivation on the paper. I mean, that's the way to do it.
That's super cool, man.
Yeah, it is. Let's show some more. What's this one? This is my other one. I like this one too. The Queen liked it too.
Yeah.
This. Nice. Very, very nice.
So this was actually, I think, you know what? This was a commission actually from a good friend named Coco Love Chevy. He's pretty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this was Coco hit me up. He's like, dude, I would love a crow, and I was like, okay, I think I could do something. He's all like, I'd like a Brandon Lee, and I was like, I think I could do more than that for you.
Nice.
So once
gorgeous.
again, that was one of those things where let me try something that's not just so standard. I could have just put a Brandon Lee there, but let me have fun. Let me actually draw, because that crow was so essential, and so was that window. So you know what? Let me go ahead, throw everything else, and it's just, you know, I literally put that Cure song.
Yep.
On repeat.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. It's excellent.
Yeah.
That soundtrack is amazing.
The lyrics in it.
Oh yeah.
That soundtrack is brilliant still to this day.
Yeah.
Like for me, watching Helvetica and seeing his artwork grow and expand, like right now, especially on the Patreon, the stuff that he's doing with his own character, Shenanigans, I am blown away every single time. Like the like his own personal, like the growth you see just in the Shenanigans himself, because like all the inspiration, like I put it on the, like when I was talking to him, I was like, it looks like Evil Ernie.
You want to put it up? You want to put it up, Manny?
I have it on my wall. Oh, there you go. See, they're even better. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, like look at the detail on this. Like this is his own character, and he looks so insane. Like if there was comics of this, I'd be picking it up every single time. Like
every single week. Yeah.
Yeah, like it is so insane. Like I love that when how he did like everything, all the shading, the line work. It's like
that's a lot of work. If you're doing
that's
this,
what it is. Like you look at it, you know it's art. Like you just look at it, and you're like, that's art.
The thing is, like in the comic world, you have a penciler, right? Then you have an inker. Then you have a colorist. Then you have somebody else that comes in and does other shit too. Like this is all done by him. Period.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
like you can't not respect it. It's beautiful.
It's a ton of work. If you don't know, I'm telling you, that's a ridiculous amount of work.
Yeah.
And that's brilliant.
And he's extremely humble, so he just be like, "Yeah, I know, thank you."
The artist always his worst critic. Period.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly,
eye of the beholder. And
so this right here, that was the first draft of Shenanigans. So yeah, it is an original character, because I always kept hearing in our auctions that this was, you know, hey, we're gonna start this round off in Shenanigans, and we're gonna do this and that. And like, hey man, why don't we just make Shenanigans a person, a thing, and make it our own, you know? So that's why the MadHouse revolves around Shenanigans, which is, you know, this guy right here. Which this logo was created in one day just to get the MadHouse going, and it's been there ever since. So I was just like, you know what? And he's been evolving into this ever since day one. I've just been roughing them over and over again in my head. So
I got one thing to say. I want a t-shirt.
Yeah, so I mean, like all these prints, I do them for over at the MadHouse. We have a Patreon, and every month we have a $25 tier that I make sure all those prints they go out to people that are interested in getting them. So the same thing, t-shirts will end up being in the work, but it's just fun to sit there and create something, and it all goes in that same motivation of I have plans for that specific character, but just taking that to something that somebody could appreciate. I mean, it's one thing to, like, basically Carlito said it. Art, music, literature are legacy fields. They outlast our lifetimes, and that's one thing I always wanted to do is what kind of a footprint can I leave in this lifetime? You know, this would be something that, you know, one day I would like to leave behind to say like, hey man, you know, like this is something that my grandpa did, or so on and so forth.
Of course.
So that's basically my legacy that I'd like to leave behind. Not only that, but beyond that, the reason I do art is not because, hey, I could make this piece of something and sell it for $500. I could honestly sit there and be happy with someone just saying thank you. I love it. That's honestly what makes my day every time. At the end of the day, realistically, if I could say why I did art in a summary, it's just to hopefully would motivate another person, another artist to sit there and just keep doing what they're doing, because I can show you some of my early stuff. The wife has some stuff that's put away that I will not let her slide away. Oh my God. But yeah, besides that, at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that, you know, that's all it is. I want my artwork to be a statement towards everybody, every artist, not myself, to be comfortable with putting the artwork out there and basically saying, if I could do it, you could do it as well.
Sure. That's excellent. Excellent. And I can see that the lady actually helped as well.
well, something funny. I hear similarities to Frazetta's story to yours, is because a good grandma always looks out for their grandkid, because that's what happened with Frazetta's the grandmother too. Gave him a penny every time he drew something for her. So like So it's story wise, it's pretty similar, man. Honestly, like so you can relate it to that at least. So you and Frazetta are, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I appreciate it. That's in the highest regard. I really appreciate that.
No,
I would say
because after you said it, I'm like, dude, why does that story sound so? And then I remembered that Sarah told me. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, it sounds alike. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so. No, it's funny, man, because every Christmas I remember. I would say before I got into a relationship with my wife, my grandma was my biggest number one supporter, and then my mom was, she's actually in the chat. It's Mina.
Well, I thought that. I was wondering.
Yeah. So she would, when I was little, she would always she did at one point say that I was doing what I was doing, and she put me into a summer college class for comics. So I did take one summer comic class, and that was some of the stuff that I've learned and was ingrained. Some of the stuff I learned was from that. And then coming up, once I got into a relationship with my wife, she's been my number one supporter, my backbone since God knows when. So at the end of the day, I mean, I can honestly say when it comes to that legend, that Pennywise, the Jareth, that Labyrinth, those were all anniversary gifts. And she was actually loving enough to be like, hey, you know what? You could go ahead and share that with the world. I don't.
Lady Vetica, that last comment. I mean, come on. That's Lady Vetica with the last comment. You made that's soulmate shit right there all day. For real. That's rad. That's rad. That's cool, man. Like supporting your man all day, every day from y'all being kids, man. That's cool. That's really cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's part of how I met her too. We were in high school, and I would just sit there and draw, and she'd turn around like, "What are you looking at?" And I'm like, "Nothing." Yeah.
Yeah, like he recently was just doing like a doodle, as he said. And like, he said, I'm like, bro, how much? And he's like, I'll just send it to you. And I was like, you're the worst. And he gave it to me, and like I put it in here because I treat these things like gold. I was like, this is just a doodle.
That's a doodle?
Yeah.
Dude, that's ridiculous. That's cool. That is so freaking.
Dude, that's more talent than man. That's more talent in his pinky than my pinky, man.
Please tell me that's signed. Please tell me that's signed.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, Helvetica, your stuff's gonna be like gold, bro. Mm-hmm. Get out. Get out. That's cool. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
When I say it's a doodle, it's more something like I don't have any, like intent or anything for it. It's more of that thing would have probably just sat in this. It's a little tiny. You see how it's like a card, so it was just something that.
Martin, I got it up there.
Cool, man.
I was like,
there's a lot going on, man. That's a really amazing piece. Like that's cool as shit.
Right.
Yeah, this is more of a challenge. Good.
Like the stuff you're like, oh, it's just this or that. I'm like, oh, bro, you're killing me. You're ridiculously talented, man. It's just like, like for real.
That.
Again,
that's
for real.
What he's saying is like for me to take it and just appreciate it because he knows like I'm appreciating this thing to the fullest. Like
I'm like, okay, can I get on Matty Free status real quick? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I need to get on Matty Free status real quick. I'm just saying. Give me cool cards that are sketches that like you're just playing around with. I'm cool with that. I don't care if they're stick figures. I'm good. They're cool.
Yeah, to get that, I'm like, I'm treating that as gold. Anything that I get from him, like, especially like I said, like being part of the community that we have, like having him as our quote unquote leader, even though he hates that I say that.
He hates that term, but that's all right.
Yeah, everybody, but it's like, like it's so
you need the balance somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to have him there and how great he's been, it's like how whatever he needs, I'm always there. Like whatever in the back or whatever he says, like I'm just like, all right, cool, show me, I'm there. Like I'll do whatever I can just to help support. Because I mean that's what it's about.
Yeah, man. That's Maddie. First of all, man, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. I mean, overall, with everything, I mean, all of our panel members that we have, that's one thing. There's a coin that we use, and that's basically our motto. Every time, you'll hear me say it multiple times on the show. There's always room for another lunatic in the MadHouse, and the reason being that is coined is because it's true. We're one big giant family, and that doesn't just stop with the MadHouse. Of course, I want to make sure that our auction, the why it was created, is so that it's a safe haven, it's a sanctuary for anybody and everybody to sit here to celebrate our hobby and love of comics in general. There is no.
You can see that too, buddy. You can actually see that.
That's what I always wanted to do. Is just, and not only that, I want people to feel comfortable with, hey, you know what? I want to start getting into this. How do I get into this? What's the entry point? And at the same time, there is no right or wrong. If you're new to comics, you're more than welcome. If you've been around the comic game for years and you know the first appearance of so and so and the second appearance of so and so, you're more than welcome just as much as a new person is. So when
tell people what's going on. Tell people what's going on too, and what books they can get for a deal. Because why wouldn't you?
And that's the same thing too. Is our standard within our entire panel, our family, and everything. Like Maddie's saying, is I don't like the term leader because I don't really see myself as that. Sure. I see myself more as we're
a referee.
I just
have to have one. You need one.
Here's what I would say I do is, you know what? I give everybody a flag to go ahead and fly with the MadHouse, and I just like painting all over that damn flag and just having artwork all over the place.
Well, yeah, you're a brilliant moderator for sure, no doubt about it. Brilliant.
Oh no, I appreciate that.
No, I mean for real, because I've seen plenty of auctions, and they're, it is what it is. But again, you guys have always been really clean. Love you guys, known you guys for a long time, but at the same time, it's still a well-oiled machine compared to a lot of other auctions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, we started in February, so it's fairly new. Mm-hmm. We're still trying to push boundaries to make sure that we can get cleaner, smoother. We're not going to stop on what we do, just from the aspect of, man, it's all for the hobby and nothing else. I mean, everything, like, for example, like you'll come to our show, we have, the dollar tip, or every $10 will get you this. That money just goes straight into a treasury, which goes right back into giving back to the community. So our full circle is not to sit here and take money from a community to try to sit here and pocket it in some nefarious, mentality. It's instead is to, hey, the community wants to support, let's give back to the community. It's a complete full circle is, something that we want to do. So at the end of the day, when people are putting in on those slabs, I mean, I want to give somebody the opportunity, like, the most awesome thing is to see someone win something for $1, or to win this big slab at the end of a month for $10, like something you could never afford with free time. So it's just full mentality of all that. It's full circle. It's basically all it is.
Yeah, and they even accept me, and I'm not normal, so that's always good. I mean, you see the stuff that I put up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I buy all the stuff you put up. So what does that say about me? Come on.
Sounds
you have great taste.
I'm just saying, like, and G-Man would do the same thing. So, I mean, again, that's 3 strikes, bro. Oh, that's great.
For the good. Trust me, it is. It's nice.
I totally wasn't egging you guys on with that overtime at all. So don't worry about that. You guys are duking it out.
Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that.
So what's the story behind the name?
No, I'm telling you right now, if he really wanted it and I really wanted it, we would have been fighting for a quad.
Oh no, I saw that yesterday.
It would have been it would have been like me versus
those books like that is right up me and Deuce's alley. I mean, anytime you're gonna show one of those, if me and Deuce are in there, it's one of the. I'll have to say,
it's
dude,
all about.
You really want
unexpected all day.
Like we're DM in the background going, okay, bro, what's your limit? Okay,
yeah.
what the hell? Like, for real. Like, we've known each other for so long.
You guys were
And we
battling
buy the same
numbers.
stuff all the time. It's like literally, okay, what's your limit? Okay, I'll bow. You know what I'm saying? Or like, it's just like, because that's what we do. He wants it, I want it. It's not pretty, generally.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff laughs because he knows it's true.
Yeah, and then imagine if all three of us are in one, and then all three of us want it. that would be a bloodbath.
No, it's really a bloodbath when me, you, G-Man, and Roman.
Oh yeah,
Roman. Oh my goodness,
Roman.
I invited really Roman tonight. I hope he shows up.
It's absolutely a bloodbath. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I've known Roman since the beginning before he even started YouTube. Oh my goodness, it's a long.
Well, I got a question for Helvetica. Anyways,
ahead,
what's the other mediums that you use? Just not pencils. Not do you use canvases? Like anything else besides?
Yeah, canvas wise, I do these. So, like, I'll do this on canvas. So this is all white on canvas, and it's basically the same thing as stipple. So it's basically acrylic paint just onto a canvas. So I could do that. My favorite mediums, honestly, are graphite. I like using. I started off with Sharpies, and
okay.
Could you do me a favor and get me the sweet tooth over there? Let me get a chance. So one of the first ones that I did was on. This is going to be a big piece. So.
I'm gonna blow you up. Don't worry. Just go ahead, brother.
So this is kind of how it started off. Oh God,
I'm loving this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Amazing, bro.
So
sweet.
This was
Twisted
basically
metal. Wow.
Yeah. So this is one of the inspirations of Shenanigans right here too.
Look at the teeth in the eye.
Twisted metal
The
black,
eye on
bro.
the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Me
that
too.
eye
So
is something that. Yeah.
It just looks like it's piercing right at you. Right at you. The little eyeball.
That's one of those things too.
Sweet tooth.
Oh, thank you, man. I've always wanted to. That was one of the things before I started drawing with the community and getting everything going. At the end of the day, I would honestly say I wouldn't have been pushing myself as hard as I have without people like Maddie, Cat60, J1, everybody that's on the panel over there. Because in all reality, I started off as a community member, and biggest supporter, that bar none, I have to give him a big shout out, is White Pages 9.8. He's one of our panel members, Tyson Wells.
Dude, he shows off all of your stuff all the time.
I see that.
Oh yeah. Well,
he does before every. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, no, big shout out to him, because honestly, dude, I honestly owe so much to that guy, because he's the one that, like, hey man, he got involved in the whole comic thing, and he's the one that brought me into this comic world and the comic community. I mean, I was just drawn for shits and giggles, really. Just like, hey man, I'll just, on my free time, I'll do this or that. He saw the darkness, and he's like, dude, I know a community that would love this stuff. But like, okay. And, I was into comics and stuff, so I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see what it goes. It's like, dude, I'm going to sell. Is it okay if I put up, you make a couple of prints of these and put them up? Dude, they ate them up. Right. And that wasn't the whole point. It was more, he's like, dude, I'm telling you, you could do something with your artwork. So, I mean, if it was not for that. Yeah. So I give full, honestly, kudos and, just a big shout out to White Pages in general, because there would not be a Helvetica without White Pages. Because
big shout out to White Pages. Heck yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, I'll tell you right now, if you're not like ridiculously famous as an artist in like 2 years, I'd be shocked. Honestly,
I think he could take be less than 2. If he,
but I'm just saying, like, you were really. I'm seriously, man. You were ridiculously talented.
If you want, I can give you guys I appreciate that, man. Like, seriously,
for real. Your prints, like, if I can get reprints of your old prints, I will buy them.
Deuce, 1 second, buddy. 1 second. Yeah, awesome, beautiful. Martin, Could you tell people in the community how they can get a hold of you? I put the links down in the description. And
yeah.
do you do requests and stuff like that?
I do commissions, blanks. I am CGC certified. So if you guys did want to get your blanks and all that stuff, I can go ahead and get your commissions. Go ahead. Whatever you guys have any ideas. I mean, I've done stuff that's like, man, it's out there. Like I've done, somebody wanted a Betty White wearing the yeah, so I did the Infinity Gauntlet, Betty White. And, she's just throwing up the finger with wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. And,
nice.
That little caption on there said, "Thank you for being a friend." Well, at least half of you. So
nice.
And that's kudos to J1. J1 A-Bob came up with that little quote, and I was like, dude, that's killer. Let's put that on there. But anything that you guys, if you guys are interested, you can hit me up on my Instagram, Helvetica Illustration. My website is currently it's in the works. So the website that's floating around, the hellveticaillustration.com.
Yep.
The store will be active, so it'll be a very easy linear way to sit there and get prints, multiple sizes. They'll be shipped directly from here. We're actually building. The reason why the shop's not active yet is because I believe in building protocol before actually doing business. So I'm making the whole shipping hub and everything over here on the back end. Once that's done, then everything will be live. And in the meantime, hit me up on my Instagram. Anything that you want regarding the prints, commissions, all that stuff's there.
Please, guys.
I already want one. You guys already know I want one. Yeah, you guys already
ready to get blown up now.
That's fun.
Cool. Any questions? Anybody got any more questions? I'm sorry, Deuce. I didn't mean to interrupt you, buddy. I'm with you, buddy. Up with there.
So, any favorite characters to draw, or just like to challenge yourself to do different things?
I like everything and anything that's original. I spent so many time in my years doing, let me look at this and not copy it, but have something over here and then have my paper over here. Just kind of, you know what I mean? Reference draw.
Right.
So, I mean, that's something that I still do with portraiture. There are two different types of art styles. When I could draw something that's comic or portraits, it's something completely different. But I would say any character, to be honest right now, I have a lot of fun exploring and building shenanigans a lot. And if I were to sit there and really pick, I mean, here's Fatty already knows. It's going to be Spawn, hands down. I'm a big car slut. So anything with and it's amazing.
It's just amazing how much Spawn has gotten popular now over the last year alone. How popular it's gotten. People are really making a comeback to it.
Oh yeah.
And the other thing I was going to say is, okay. And I'm going to get this question, so I'm going to ask it. And here's one of them that I've gotten this questions. All right. One of them is, what makes your show unique compared to all the other claim sales that are out there on YouTube? What makes yours unique that you offer to the community that no one else does? Let's put it that way. And I know you've already said most of it in the beginning.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Well, overall, I just would like to say that it's basically like a sanctuary for just about anybody that wants to sit there and, like I said, come into comics and everything like that. There is no gatekeeping. There is no, you know this, you don't know that. So make sure that, yes, Cat 60 makes the show and the story done. But no, honestly, at the end of the day, I would just like to sit there and give the community something that they could, just have, like I said, a sanctuary, make neutral grounds for everything, and just kind of make something that's a platform not just for the MadHouse, but it's also a platform for every other brother, sister, comic. We're all one giant family at the end of the day. We all celebrate the same hobby. So my philosophy was to create something with everybody else. Why would we singularly grow ourselves as a single entity, but instead grow everybody else at the same time?
Right.
So that's basically the philosophy that I have in mind.
Excellent. Because I'm going to get it asked, and I just thought I'd just get it done with, because someone's going to be popping out the chat. I'm already getting stuff on my messenger already. It's blinking like crazy. I'm just letting it go. But in the chat, if anybody's got any questions, please put them out there. Martin, do you have any questions? from across the pond. MIB. I'm talking to you, buddy.
I'm hoping my signal's a bit in and out today.
That's right. That's right.
Which surprisingly, never normally goes wrong. What cartoons did you used to watch that helped you direct you with your art, or did it at all?
Yeah, when I was younger, I want to say big into Toriyama Dragon Ball Z. I mean, at the end of the day, when I first started, eyeballs were sideways triangles to me. And then I started seeing when I was like 6 years old, I was like, that's not a regular eyeball. How can I make this better? So it's like, that's that specific style. But at the same time, I was trying to find my own. And the biggest influence of all time, like I said, my uncles were big into the HBO Spawn. So when that was coming out, I mean, dude, it was literally like a drama on like a theatrical opera on TV in my eyes. I could sit there and I could watch it, and it was just every episode just had its own dramatic flow to it. But just watching how one scene went from one opposition to another, and just the way that the expressions were made for something that doesn't have a mouth or a face really captivated me. So
cool.
I totally forgot about that show. The HBO.
Good, Martin.
Yeah.
That was a good question, Martin.
So I have to keep on muting myself. The kids are in and out.
It's okay. It's all good, brother.
You're all good, man.
So artistically, are you challenging yourself every day? What are you doing to like what new challenges do you find? I mean, it's tough.
Yeah, what I would say is I'm really starting to break away from now. I'm sorry, I'm going through like a whole thing of like, because I've been doing so many things at once. Overall, overall, I would say that my challenges are what I'm doing right now.
Question. That was a terrible
question. It's a good question because, I mean, it actually made me think like, dude, there's so many different oppositions and everything that I'm doing. At the end of the day, I would say that I'm breaking away from.
1 second. Simi right there.
Mm-hmm.
Simi right there. That lady's in the house. Hello, Simi. She's the one that did my Crow and did the John Wick up there.
Oh.
The ones I showed you. That's the lady right there. She's across the pond too.
So big shout out to Simi's. Like I was literally staring at that crow for hours. Like, wow, I was captivated by that. So that's amazing artwork.
Right back there.
I'd love to see it, man. So,
sorry. Go ahead. Artist.
I would say that at the end of the day, my biggest thing that I've been doing is making sure that I could actually draw from mind. To sit there and to imagine something while capturing it on a piece of paper. Just to paint your thoughts on the paper sounds easy, but realistically, to sit there and paint that onto a canvas and make that come to fruition, it's something that's very. It takes time to build that skill, I think. So I'm constantly chiseling away at that. I would say that's my biggest thing.
Right.
Cool. It wasn't a dumb question, Deuce. What are you talking about? You made him think. That's excellent.
Yeah.
I don't do that often, man. So I'm telling you, you should listen to beautifully. You should know that, Deuce. You hear me on MadHouse all the time, man. I don't do that.
I mean, I could be, but you know,
No. I got another question for him. Okay, what's the weirdest material you drawn on, or
the weirdest material?
Yeah.
Phantom. Somebody actually wanted me to take the back of their jacket and actually draw a whole kiss collage on the back.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And man, it was something different because I had no idea how to do it, and I don't like saying no to things because if you don't, it goes in the back to what I was saying earlier. As soon as you say no to something, it's like being complacent. So sure, why not give it a try? But that was something that was different because of all the material and the ridges. The ink bleeds. Oh my god!
Right.
Was it on a leather jacket?
It was on a denim jacket. So
oh boy.
Yeah. So
that's
that
challenging.
was. Oh yeah.
Well, you challenge yourself. It challenged your skill set as well too.
Oh yeah, for
How
sure.
did it come out?
I wish I still had a picture of it. It came out great, and then the next day, it was a buddy from high school. He was screwing around, and he decided to take
Walking
like
around.
yeah, no, he fell in the wrong way and he just scuffed it all up and he tore it up and everything. Yeah, man. So there went that. I never even got a picture of it, but.
Okay.
Are there any like mainstream artists that you?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Yeah, like that you try to take from some of their stuff, if anything.
Inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration.
What is it? Where do you get your inspiration from? That's what I want to know. Yeah.
Well, as far as like artwork goes, right now, are you talking? I could go into both. I can go into more like famous artists, and I can go to actual artists on the side too that I've actually met in person.
Both.
Okay, so actual publicized artists that are out there in the media right now, I would probably say that Donnie Cates is probably one of my God. I mean, I actually did an homage to Venom. That's what that Shenanigans was. It's an homage to Venom 200. Donnie Cates, the one where he's sitting on his electric chair, but instead of the throne, if you pay attention, he's actually got the little marionette, and he's actually it's Venom on the marionette.
Wow!
Instead of him holding his sword. So stuff like that, I always like to have. I like to see all the detail. The biggest one that I'm trying to learn from right now is David Finch. David Finch with his line work. My God, man, he does a lot of dark to light, and at the end of the day, it's just something that pushes.
Doesn't David Finch do a lot of sculpture as well?
Yes, he does a lot.
I know. I've seen his work. He is unique, a unique individual, big time, and he's been doing it for years. Has never been really noticed for a lot of his sculpture work.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Exactly. It's just taking what somebody else does in that aspect and just kind of like. Not mimicking what they're doing, but taking inspiration and like, what can I do that he's applying and seeing how he gets from the process from A to B. How can I sit there and utilize those skills into my skill set to make my own unique something? And as far as I actually got some of his artwork right here. You mind if I do a plug on another artist real quick?
Oh, absolutely. You go right ahead.
So this is Lenny Romero.
Wow.
So this guy.
Look at that.
Yeah, so let me see. I'm trying to get the glare off of it.
That's you're right there. There you go.
So this guy is also another artist that I met. He actually goes to a lot of cons. You can find him at Lenzations. His name is Lenny Romero. His Instagram should be Lenzations, I believe it's called, with a Z.
You'll have to send me that on Instagram.
Yeah. So he has that. I also have. He did this. Look at this stuff.
What?
Is that Berserk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
So this guy is something that I see some of the stuff that he does, and he's doing this on the daily. So he's one of my biggest inspirations right now, personally. Just some of the stuff that he does is insane. He specializes actually in Godzilla.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. You should see some of his Godzilla stuff.
Oh, I wish where's Dusty right now, you guys?
And of
Dusty
course,
Big Al loves Godzilla.
I don't know if you can see this bad boy.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
So these were all that I got from him. They're all just stuff that he's done, but the detail and everything that he does, just his darks. He specializes in pencil print, but he also does pen. So just seeing everything that he does is just like,
they're almost like 3D in a way.
Yeah. And exactly. By the way, exactly what Cat 60 says. That's 100% MadHouse right there. Without the community, there is no show. So that's exactly what we do. It's like at the end of the day, we keep the community in mind. That's our entire panel. We always have talks like that in the background. We could care if we have this thing when we start off auctions. It's like we started off at $1. We call it Shenanigans.
Right.
And like, hey, it's craziness. We're starting this off at $1. We've been known.
I'm like, what? No.
Yeah. So literally, and it's fun for the community, but at the same time, there's a chance you can get something at $1. And the entire panel will tell you, we don't care if it goes for $1. The whole thing is that, hey, that community member or someone in the community, just knowing that, yes, when they get that in the mail, it's like that is all the gratification that any of us need at the end of the day. Is like, hey, my God, man. I mean, we've seen a couple slabs go for $1, and it's just, dude, it's awesome. Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, God bless the panel members, but
Yes,
you made somebody's day, that's for sure.
oh yeah,
100%.
Dude, just shipping it is gonna be more than
yeah, for sure. I mean, you pay more for the shipping than anything, but at the end of the day, it's. But yeah.
All right. Now that we got on the artist, all right. Famous artists. Let's finish that question. Who's your famous artist favorites?
Obviously, McFarlane. I've been looking and studying McFarlane's artwork ever since I was little. I mean, it was something that as soon as I saw Spawn, his first Spider-Man, that's my favorite cover, is his first Spider-Man #1. As soon as I saw that Torment, I was just like,
all those spiders on the cover.
Yeah, what is this? Like, my God. And then just seeing
the change of the eyes.
The big eyes. And then not only that, him changing Spider-Man into something that was more spider-like. I mean, the knees above the head. You got the spaghetti webbing. You got everything and anything about it. It was just something that was more almost gothic, just taking it to a modern comic. And it was just, it changed my life personally because I saw something like that is badass. And just seeing what he did on his own as a person, everything in general that he did. I mean, that's the ultimate. I would hope to become something like that one day, where someone can be.
Cool. You will keep doing what you're doing.
No, I mean, like as far as personality goes, I mean, the guy is just so down to earth. I've met him once, and the guy did not treat me like a number. He treated me like a dude. He would not stop talking to me, and I was just like starstruck. Oh my God! But yeah, man. So I love it, man. But yeah, I would say that him and Capullo, honestly, two of my big favorites.
Yes, Capullo. Love his work too. Oh my goodness. Got a lot of his stuff.
Oh yeah.
Gentlemen, any more questions?
Well, I got one that we talked backstage about how your grandmother was really into Boris Vallejo, Julie Bell, Frazetta. So when was your first experience with any of these guys' art, like Frazetta, Julie Bell? I mean, I know Grandma had a bunch of stuff,
Yeah, so it actually was my grandmother, and it was an amalgamation of my grandma and my uncle. My uncle was a hardcore, and I think he still might be. It's just been a while since I've seen any of his collection, but he had a garage full of short boxes. And I mean, that's where I got some of my first stuff. I mean, he gave me, and keep in mind, I don't have the stuff anymore because I lost it during my parents' divorce when I was 13, but I had the first Evil Ernie. I had the Malibu comics. I had the, my God, what was it? I don't
Well, I thought about Maddie today when I was at the con. Guess what I saw? I saw
Evil Ernie #1 Eternity.
No, I saw issue 2.
Oh, issue 2 they had?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh man, if I had extra cash, I go, damn it, I go.
couldn't do that because that's another thing. Just the sidetrack. Like I'm just like Helvetica in a way where like if someone gives me something, I have to do something for them like tenfold. And,
yeah, but I'm ask Robert, me, Steve, all the guys in Florida are we all like that, man.
Yeah, we're all like that. That's what I love about this community. Like, you know, we're all like that. Yeah. I
go, oh, I go, he's looking for that. I go, damn it. I go,
okay, let's get into a little bit more of the hobby now. Now we got into the art, and again, I want to plug you some more, Helvetica. So please look into the camera and tell the public how they can reach you and all that good stuff. So I'm plugging you again. I'm going to keep doing that. Sorry. Got all the info down below, you guys. So check it out, please.
So, like Frugal Comics, I gotta get back onto the messages, man. So I saw that. I'll reach out to you. But hey, just like reach out to my Instagram. That's my main mode of communication right now. Hit me up on Instagram. There's a lot of my stuff that's on there. Pretty soon I will be building up my website. My website is active, but it is kind of in the construction mode. So if you guys are looking for prints and stuff, that will be the future home to go ahead and get it. It will have a checkout system, all that stuff. We are building the shipping station to make it super easy for you guys to go ahead and get prints, commissions, all that stuff is going to be on there. If you guys are looking for direct prints, all that stuff for now, the commissions can be done via Instagram. So feel free to hit me up, and I'm happy to. And CGC services as well. I am CGC certified, so I'll go ahead and submit your blanks, whatever you guys want for you as well. I'll get you taken care of.
Yeah, which is huge.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's Dusty. Wait. We were just talking about it. Wait, let Dusty get. We got to get Dusty in the chat. Hold on. So who was it about the Godzilla again?
That was Lensation.
Show Dusty his art. I want him to see this. Al, this guy, I guess, is a big a dude that does Godzilla unbelievably. Hold on. Sorry. I got a big shout out to my brother here because he's huge in the God. Look at his artwork, Al.
Oh no, his Godzillas are photorealistic. So he draws all the original Godzillas in their uniforms. He has 2 prints that he's got signed by the director and the actual actors, I think, in the original costumes.
Check this out, Al. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that definitely pops off the paper.
Yeah, it does. Big time.
So like not only that.
Look at the way he did the smoke on there, or the fog or the mist. You can see the mist floating there. That is awesome.
There's that, and I had to jump on this too when I saw this. But.
Yeah, look at that, Al. Oof, I would love to see
it. Came out insane on that.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's weird for me being like a big Venom fan. There's only like McFarlane's Venom is A+. That's the best for me. But it's hard to get like a good looking Venom a lot, and that Venom is very nice too.
Let's see if I can. I'll look in the background real quick for him if you guys want to. I'll put it in the private chat for you.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Okay. Now I know you collect comic books, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have a favorite villain, favorite hero, anything like that?
I was just talking about this on last auction. I never realized until I really started looking at them. It's you kind of ever look at a villain, it's like you have a favorite villain, but then it kind of slowly starts changing a little bit.
Morse, yeah.
I would say right now mine's kind of starting to change towards Doomsday.
You were going to say that.
The reason why, dude, is just we were talking about this last auction, and I was realizing when I was little, like that was one of the first villains that I came across that I was like, that scares the living crap out of me. You know, like here's something that could actually beat something else that's supposed to be impervious, invincible, and recently got educated by J1A Bob on his full background story, how they just killed something over and over and over again to make something so vicious and brutal. But I would say all-time supervillain, I mean, if you had to call it, that would probably be Evil Ernie, probably.
Evil Ernie. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, then that's right away going into favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
Oh,
one. Just one. Just
one.
Just one. What is your favorite movie of all time?
Barbarian Twins.
Man, that's a tough one.
It is tough, isn't it?
I love horror, but I'm gonna have to say in this sense, Tombstone. Excellent movie. That was a great choice.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I mean, why you can never forget that line.
Yeah, dude.
Huckleberry, come on.
Yeah, man.
Val Kilmer killed it in that movie. He killed it in that movie.
I would say, like, I was gonna go towards some horror, but I was like, man,
it's rough, isn't it?
Yeah, dude. Horror's my favorite genre, hands down. But
Ray Bag of 7, thank you for being here, buddy.
Yeah.
I think every comic fan is a fan of horror. It seems.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well,
it used to scare us.
I think it's very particular. You have to be very.
Martin's like no.
He's very shaking his head. No. I think it's a very particular type of horror, though. If you really think about it.
Oh yeah.
It really is. Everybody's got.
That's the closest for Scotty. That bit of horror.
Oh yeah.
That's good though. It's a good one. Yeah, Tombstone was a great movie. Oh, yay! With T-Pain, what is up? Thank you for being here, bro.
What's up, man?
Very cool. Gentlemen, you got any more questions? I can't believe an hour and 12 minutes has gone up already. You got to be kidding me.
What's the most embarrassing thing that you hate to admit you love?
There we go. There we go.
The most embarrassing, Lady Gaga.
That was quick. Damn.
That was quick. That was quick.
I don't. I mean, it's very hard. I embarrass myself on a daily basis when I'm on the MadHouse. So
it's grateful. I love it. I love it.
That's my guilty pleasure. That's my drunken. I'll sing Bad Romance all day when I'm drunk. I don't care.
Yeah. You know what my guilty pleasure was, and it's so bad, but it was so good. Believe it or not, I was just talking about this afternoon. Buddies at work, we were talking about movies. It's so bad, and I still have a guilty pleasure watching it. Xanadu.
Oh,
I don't know why. I don't know why. Xanadu. Xanadu
man.
of all things.
Oh, so neat. That's classic.
It's so horrible. It really is.
Oh man, yeah. I got plenty of those, man. And people like that. Yeah, dude, I don't care.
Yeah, I like that. And it's like, no way.
Dude, they'll give me, like, I'll tell you, like, sometimes I'll throw some stuff out there when I'm hosting, and they're just like, did you just say that? And I'm like, I totally did, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Here's a question. When you're drawing, who's your go-to music band or artist that you usually have to go to if you do listen to music when you draw?
Lady Gaga, isn't it?
Oh, dude, that's only when I'm drinking. But I got some chair dancing too, you know. But at the end of the day, every single dude, this is a trick question because he already knows the answer to this too. Every single piece that I do has its own theme, so I will actually hunt a specific song, so that anytime that it's almost like when I look at an actual piece of artwork that I have. Right. I hear that song that goes with it. Each piece for me has a specific soundtrack. So if I had to pick genre, majority of it's metal because I'm a big, metalhead. I was always one. So at the end of the day, I would probably
favorite 5 metal bands.
Name my favorite 5 metal bands.
I mean, in no particular order, in no order, top 5 bands. It changes,
I would probably have to say, Death. I love, just if you guys know what that is, that was like the godfather of death metal, which he's got. And even if you don't like the music, go look the cover. If you like horror, go look up the cover for Scream Bloody Gore. And it's just these zombies that are holding up, and just the artwork on it was just, my God. Megadeth, of course. Iron Maiden has always been one of my favorites. Hands down, I could listen to that all day. If I were to sit there and throw – man, that gets tough, man, because I don't want to throw on the generic stuff, but you know what I mean?
Little poppy band.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I'm an Ed Sheeran fan, too. I can't help it.
So what's that? I would probably have to say Lady Gaga. No, wrong genre. I would probably.
Too funny. There.
I would probably, if I had to, number 4 would probably be early Metallica, like Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning.
Yep.
I'll do that. Right. And then I would probably have to jump into Armored Saint. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're from the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. Way back.
Armored Saint. Yeah, dude. So I could do that all day. I could jump into all that stuff. I could go on a whole rant of music, but we'd run this show like 5 hours. I don't want to
It's all good.
Man.
Hey, this is my therapy session, so I love hanging out with you guys.
Oh, I feel you, man.
It's great, and that's why I do this. It's I have a lot of fun. Get to know new people and all that good stuff. Hold on. What is the honey saying in the chat? What is she saying? Oh, come on, stupid StreamYard. Why did it take that long? Come on, get in there. Where is she? There she is.
While he's searching that,
fans.
What do you watch on YouTube?
What do I watch on YouTube? Combo G-Spot. Honestly, ever since I've come across your stuff, that's honestly one of my background music. kind of like just not music but ambience. You know what I mean? So I love kind of like listening to you guys, what you guys have to bring up, what you guys have to talk about. If I were to sit there and is so bad it's good, I actually turned Maddie Freeze onto that.
Yeah,
where
like movie reviews of all like 80s real bad movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. So what's his name? Is it Jeff?
Jason Brent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brent. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so you could check him out. And then besides that, I like watching a lot of I'll go like when I'm working, I like to watch a lot of stuff like like 90 Days In or anything that's kind of like, documentary like that. And I always love watching Gordon Ramsay rage on people and just call them an idiot sandwich.
Everything that you just said is everything my brother watches 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
He just started watching the new season of 60 Days In and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All that stuff. Yeah, we have documentaries all the time.
I like that. All right. Before we start, does anybody okay, I'm gonna get to the last two questions and then we'll just ramble here for a few minutes and show some books. I know you guys got some books you want to show, right?
I got plenty to show.
Gotta show some books.
Yeah.
Wait, books? What are books?
What are books? Comics, artwork, you name it. But let me get to the last two questions. Okay, Matt. What? Go ahead, bud.
No, go.
What'd you say, bud?
I said go.
Go?
Go.
Go.
That's what he said.
I bought.
Get up in the hot seat. You ready, buddy?
Okay.
Here we go. Do you have any inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community as a whole?
Yeah, inspirational thoughts for community as see, how many are going to do this?
Yeah, again. Yes, you will say it again.
Yeah.
Right.
So no, I'm saying I'm just going to do this off the top of my head. At the end of the day, when it comes to community, I've always wanted to create something that was different for the community. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people in this world that will sit here and betray your trust. And I've always wanted to create a community that can have something besides that, something that everybody can exemplify and share a common ground, common goal to sit there and achieve excellency, positivity, growth, inspiration, family with one another. All of us are pretty much just all within the same hobby, all the same thing. We're a bunch of nerds, a bunch of misfits that are out here that at one point in time got point and laughed at, but now, I mean, we're kind of awesome and cool because it's mainstream now. So
yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's basically what I wanted to do is the community, just be awesome to one another. Make sure that you guys always sit there and treat each other with love because you never know when the next day is going to even be available for you. So, I mean,
that's right. Yep.
That's basically it.
Very nice. And what did she say? The honey in the chat. Here we go. Yes.
He's like,
okay, next. Here we go. I'm going to put you back up again. Bam. What does thinking outside the box mean to you?
So thinking outside the box is to never have a ceiling, to always push and break your complacency. The minute that you don't have any motivation, the minute that you don't have any inspiration, you're stuck inside of a box. Always be outside of a box to create something different, unique, and at the same time, bring something new to this world that's something that nobody's ever seen. All of us are different. We're in this big bag of Skittles. All of us are different flavors. So at the end of the day, be that flavor that you are. Rock it. And at the end of the day, be proud of what you guys bring to this world because to me, your uniqueness is thinking outside of the box.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. That was excellent.
Well played.
Very, very nice. And we got the honey in the chat. Hold on. What's she saying? What's she saying? The gentle giant. By the way, I noticed your Grateful Dead on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
I have that on the behind the octopus. It's on the other side.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's excellent. Excellent taste.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, it's all that, man. I love that. Steely. I go all the way to like Steely Dan, all that stuff.
Yeah, I even have like the classic shirt. What is it? It says "Love is Forever" on a T-shirt, and it's got the two skeletons making love.
Oh yeah,
front and back. It's a great T-shirt. What What was it? Boom.
You're not supposed to put it up there.
That's cool, though. Come on, dude. Come on.
Well, it's more than I would think
happy.
it would be. Yeah, more than you guys are more than friends, anyways. To all of us, anyway. We're all brothers, anyway. We like all the same things.
Big time.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like everyone that it just goes beyond our. I know within our.
That's why I flashed it real quick.
Within our panel over at the MadHouse, I mean, we legitimately are one big family, and that is one thing that we do. There's a reason why when we created the MadHouse, we didn't call it the Helvetica Show. We didn't call it the Lady Vetica Show. We didn't call it the J1A Bob Show. We called it the MadHouse. It's a collective of all of us in general that are sitting here and just trying to create something that we can have for our hobby, for our community. And at the same time, all of us have that input to be like, hey, suggestions could be brought forward. We could all sit here and have a collective idea, collaborate, and sit here and build something that's bigger, greater. As soon as, like I said, it goes in that same mentality. As soon as something's stagnant, it's done growing. So never want that to happen. But just like Maddie said, that extension to it's not just a friend, dude. It's like family because I spend more time with you guys than I do just about anybody else. I mean, my damn mom's in the chat. You ask her how much time I spend with her. Versus you guys. Right. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm spending so much time with you guys. And the same thing, James Willie up there, man. I got family all the way up in Canada too. And it extends even to you guys over here. And I always say that on the show. It's just like, that's that philosophy. There's always room for another lunatic in the MadHouse. That means I look at us literally all on this digital boulevard, and we're all neighbors. So, you're just right down the street. I can come knock on your door, come hang out with you guys, and it's reciprocal. You guys can come over there, and at the same time, hey man, you can be having a party on your house, on your block. So let's go ahead and promote them. Hey man, T Spot's having a party. What's up? So that's what it's all about, man.
Awesome.
I agree.
Go ahead,
That's
bud.
amazing.
See, like he could say it. I'm weird. Like I always get shook and I don't know how to say things and I crack and I'm just like, oh. But that's why it's good to have him because he can put everything I'm thinking out.
Well, I have to say, I appreciate you big time. I think you're wonderful. You got a big heart, and you got it upstairs as well. And dude, it's awesome. And all you guys on the crew that's been on there, awesome dudes, every single one of them.
Oh,
keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing. Be you.
Dude, it goes both ways, man.
Yep. Awesome.
No,
all right. So should we show some comics, gentlemen? What are we going to say?
Just a minute. There's one thing I noticed. Obviously, you've got his name's gone out of my head now. Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Tim Curry.
You've got a picture. You've done a picture of a thing with. I've forgotten his name now.
David Bowie.
Yeah, that's it. You got a picture. I've got 3 things then that if you've watched or that you said you secretly love, but you're embarrassed to. You mentioned Lady Gaga. Something I watched literally the other day. Good movie for this year. You must have liked that. Obviously, Top Gun because it's got Jennifer Connelly in it, and obviously it's Lady Gaga's song at the end.
Yeah, I can't say you're wrong, man.
I
will say,
yep.
Oh, I was gonna say I put down. I'm humble, but at the end of the day, I will put down all humbleness to say that I'm probably one of the best world dancers in the chair that there is known to mankind. You give me the chair, I start chair dancing all day. I'll get it. I'll do it.
Me too.
Now, I will say, when the David Bowie song played in Top Gun, I was like, okay, Labyrinth, Jennifer Connelly, action.
Yeah, but she's not been in anything. She's not been in anything since it, has she? Really?
I don't think
no,
so.
I mean, yeah.
So. Well, with the Marvel universe, she's been as the voice as Peter's AI. That's the only main thing that she's done so far. Yeah.
You're right, Jeff.
Yeah. And she's married to Vision.
Yeah, she's married. Yeah, she's married to Bettany.
Wow. Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Been with him like 20 years or something.
Something like that,
Probably since he did A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot he did that.
Right.
I forgot he did that too.
with Heath Ledger. So.
Yeah. The Joker and the Vision were in a movie together. If you think about it.
Oh wow, yeah. Think about it, yeah.
Yep. So you have any goals in your comic collecting?
I spend most of my time with comic collecting. I would say that my wife takes a cake right now. She's real big into Vampirella, Lady Death.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she's got a lot of that stuff that's put away. Like I would say to each short box that I have, she has about 10. So
yeah, well, it sounds about right about Vampirella and Lady Death.
But she's very big on like the incentives and when it comes to specific like virgin ratios, stuff like that. Yeah. So very big on, especially when Perillo throws down something that's really like
right.
Yeah, if she's collecting that stuff, older Perillo is gonna keep better than you know what I mean, value wise. That's gonna because the newer stuff he has way too many. Because being honest, he has way too many covers coming out. And then if she is gonna collect it, I would collect Ben Oliver stuff because Ben Oliver because Ben Oliver is the other one that it's the B cover, so he's gonna be the least collected person. I would, that's my recommendation since,
Oh yeah, I know you're a big Vampirella, so definitely.
Whatever Jeff says, take, because I know the same thing.
You'll never be on one of these shows and never hear that one word. You'll always hear Vampirella every time.
Yeah,
I love it. Every time.
Frazetta comes first.
Frazetta.
Then
By the way, love the shirt, Jeff, and I think Al did it out as well.
And then Lady Death is third. Yeah. This came from Steve. AOK from Steve too. So
I have all of the above for you tonight, Jeff. All of the above.
Mm-hmm. And then I met Mark.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I met Mark Royer today, so I could show some stuff off from that. Mark Royer, and then I got my original Vampy from Saros to show off to Vetica if she wants to see it.
Martin, please don't make this the last time you come on the show. You're welcome back on the Nerdy Collective anytime, brother. Please.
Well, let's get the big piece out of the way first. The Sarah Frazetta one.
Oh, which Martin are you talking about? There's 2 Martins on the panel.
Yeah, you, the guest.
Okay.
Yes. That's why he shut his camera off. He's like, you.
Not me.
Wow.
Yes, you, brother.
Oh, dude, that is killer. Look at that.
Yeah, I got it professionally framed, but she says she's an amateur artist, so.
Oh, dude, that is killer.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I got this one done by her, and then I met Mark Royer today, so, and then I picked up a couple of prints from him, so I picked up this.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep. And then another,
Oh, I like that.
That is kick-ass.
That was
and then I picked up some Frazetta stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yep. No.
Yeah.
No.
I love it. Was that some sarcasm I heard?
The magic of Frazetta. Oh, yeah, I didn't pick up just Frazetta. I picked up.
What did you just pick up? What is that, buddy?
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Betty Page.
The beautiful
by Jim Silk. And then these things are pretty much they're fanzines. They're pretty much like similar to fanzine type stuff. So they're pretty much it looks like somebody photocopied a bunch of it and then stapled it together. That's what it looks like.
It's
that's what it looks like to me. When I opened it and looked through it, it looks like somebody like put something together, like photocopied. Huh? Yeah. So
China.
Nope, they are both. I'm not even sure where they came out of a collection. That's all I know. That's all. That's as much as I know. So it came out of some and then I got him to sign this, the art of Warren. I had Mark Royer sign this. So I got Pablo Marcos and him. He was funny though. He goes, "Damn it, my damn signature is bigger than Marcos' signature." He goes, "Marcos is a great artist." Yeah, it made me laugh so hard because he goes, "Oh, he's a great artist too."
Discovery Bay's in the house. Yo, buddy, what's up?
What's up,
Rob,
Disco?
You remember my sister gave me that print of his. I learned the story behind this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
That is cool.
Real nice.
Yeah, and I got him signed. You see, he signed the middle of it.
Yeah.
And I learned the story behind this Vampirella. The story is some. You know how controversy happened. Well, some controversy happened with this. That somebody traded him a bunch of stuff to get him to draw it, and then the guy ended up selling it.
That's never good.
Yeah, he traded a bunch of golden age, I think a bunch of golden age stuff or something or another, or golden age pages. For like he gave him some golden age pages and asked him if he could draw him some Vampirella print or whatever, and this is how that came to be. And so yeah, and then I heard a bunch of stories about Kirby from him. Oh, since your wife is a big Vampy fan, this is Jay Ferguson.
Yeah, the Jay Fergusons.
Oh,
yeah.
Those are kick-ass.
Jay Ferguson. Airbrush completely. He airbrushes them. This is all. Well, he penciled it first and then airbrushes it.
Yeah, then airbrushes.
Yeah.
Beautiful work.
One of my favorite ones. This is one of my favorite Jay Ferguson covers. He's done another one that's one of my favorites too. That's a Vampirella cover.
What was his name again? I'm sorry.
Jay Ferguson. Jay Ferguson.
Jay Ferguson. She's over here asking questions. Who is that?
Yeah, I got her. I knew I got her. And then Sarah Frazetta did these homages that I got from the Kickstarter. Yeah,
oh, that's kick-ass.
Yeah, she did the homage to her grandfather's.
That is
cool. She told me the story behind it was that Mark May, the guy that actually wrote the story and everything, had to fix it because he didn't tell her that the chick was supposed to be in the water. That's why the feet look like they're floating.
Oh wow! Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, because she forgot that the picture, the Erie, that those guys are standing in the water.
Right.
So she forgot that, and it looks like they're floating. If you look at
there's like a shadow underneath a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
it's cool.
But she always I always compliment her on her art, and she's always saying she's an amateur artist. She's always saying she's amateur.
Artist is always the worst.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Then let's see. I'm trying to figure if I forgot anything.
You're waiting on a graded book, right? Yet. Martin. From
other Martin.
Yeah, I sent some stuff. Sent some stuff away. I was going to send my stuff to Scott Young, but I sent some of my Strange Academy to get graded, and it's already there. So it only took 10 days to. Was it 7? No, 7 days to show up on the CGC, and it's scheduled for grading. I'll see when it takes. I couldn't afford the pressing and everything. It's a lot more awkward, but I thought, it gets the grade it's due. So.
Yeah, hopefully you get it. I know
I'm
the same as
go ahead and show
that.
Yep.
That you mean my new my new acquired from a couple of weeks ago. Vampy 170.
That's beautiful.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah, it's an upgrade from my 4.5.
She's over here smiling at me about it. She's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, the first time I was here, Jeff was showing all the evil Ernie. I was like, "Come on now."
Yeah,
bro.
I got those too. They're still sitting out too. But the
only stuff that I have with me on the side is I would consider mic rails. I actually pulled out some stuff.
Excellent.
All right, let me see. Well, all this stuff that I have, so I'm guilty of not really spending money on comics and stuff on myself. Most of my stuff that I get is gifts. So all of this stuff is near and dear to me. So I'm just going to go ahead. It's kind of like a shout out thing that I've never had the opportunity to do. This one is from White Pages, actually threw this my way as an AOK. So I'm a big, like I said, McFarlane fan. So Yeah, he just all of a sudden, here you go, man. This is for you, for everything that you do. There we go. No glory.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that cover. That's with all like it's like almost a crossover. You got Captain America, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and then Clown at the door. Yeah. But yeah, he threw that my way. I actually have my big books that I have. I don't know why. What was the voice
actor that did that clown in the movie? What was the actor's name?
Oh, John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
You know, he came out with a comic book last year.
Did he really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Two of them. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I have this.
Oh wow.
Wow. Yeah, you got excellent taste.
Yeah, so this is my God. I'm trying to get that glare off there. So yeah, this is no idea why it's a 9.6, but
wow.
It's still the 1 and 2. I'm trying to get that glare out there. 1 and 250. Yeah. So I got that one.
I've never seen that cover before.
I haven't either. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
So there was 3 of the 1 and 250s. I have all of them. This one was for my birthday. Everyone on the panel. This is actually never gonna get. This is one of the ones that they got me for my birthday in June. So this one is actually a George Perez cover.
Wow.
So I didn't even know he did have this Spawn cover.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, I've always loved this cover for that reason. And I was like, dude. So the way that they presented it to me, it was this one, and it was also not only that, but so we're doing the auction, and keep in mind that these guys are like, yeah, we're gonna start this lot off. We're like, hey man, Vetica, you see this? You see this? And I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? They also gave me this.
Whoa.
So, no, shout out to that entire panel over there at the MadHouses. They're all lunatics, and I have a hard time sitting here and saying, hey, you guys, I'm grateful for everything that they do, and it's just they keep. Hey, Helvetica, you're getting this, and I'm like, oh, you don't have to.
Yeah. Well,
I appreciate you guys.
It shows the appreciation big time, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. This is another one of mine. I'm still looking for a newsstand, but this will do for now. I got this one. Let me see. Trying to get that.
Yeah, the Torment.
Yeah, Torment, signed by Todd McFarlane.
Nice. Oh, wow. Very nice.
So, at a 9.8. So, I got this bad boy from White Pages. I actually did payments on. This is probably the only one I've ever done payments on, besides the 1 and 250s. And a lot of my stuff for the 1 and 250s were all commission based. So for a while, I was just through AMCAM, I was doing commissions and stuff. And like, hey, can I give you a blank to start paying this stuff off? And that's another one of the 1 and 250s.
Wow.
So I have this one as well. This is the Gunslinger Spawn. This one I actually did get in a 9.8. So
yeah,
thank God.
I like how he did the Todd, like it's so long on top the T.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks sick on that.
And then the first one, I also got, this is my last one that I have, is the original, the King Spawn one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I do have this one as well. So these are all just my PC that I have that are just
beautiful.
Never gonna give these up. These are just something that, to me, they're more than just comics. For me, they kind of represent a time and a place when I kind of got these all during the beginning of the MadHouse and at the same time.
Of course.
And Spooky, too. That's another thing, man. Spooky just bought me a Spawn Slab, too, the other day, man. So shout out to him, man. I just, they all know I love him, man. It's just, I'll be honest, man.
I just remembered about this one. I forgot about this. I had this one in there. Yeah, this is Mom. This is for Mom. This is Holly Frazetta. This is Sarah's mom. So this is Frank's daughter that did this one.
Oh wow,
that's awesome.
Yep.
Can
so
you put
that's
a little bit closer?
Yeah, hold on. I can pull it out too. It's gonna get framed and everything too. So eventually. So
that is kick ass.
That's really
I gave a
dance too at the end.
Yeah, but you guys laugh how I ended up getting this. You'll laugh how I ended up getting this because well, if you didn't know, Helvetica, there's a Frazetta Art Museum down here, So there, I went to visit Sarah and mom down there, and I overheard mom the one day. I go, oh, she's a big Batman 66 fan. Well, guess what? I had Batman 66 comics in my collection, so I end up giving her some, like just as a gift or whatever. I go, and then Sarah jokes around and goes, oh yeah, Jeff's a big Bimpy fan. So if you got, if you ended up sketching Bimpy, so all I see is her go upstairs to the room and then come back downstairs with this piece and hands it to me. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, that's a cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up getting this. It was cool, man, honestly. And then I had them sign the facsimile. I had both of them sign the facsimile too. So
yeah.
So Sarah signed it, and then Holly had signed it.
All that history you're getting.
Yeah.
All that history you're getting. I can't wait to hear your.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm working on it, but I've
been hounding my buddy here to do.
But you know how I am. But me and you are, but being honest, me and you are alike. You know how I want it perfect. You know what I mean? It's one of my favorite characters, and I want it perfect. I don't want, just to throw something out there that's, is the crap. Yeah. Oh, and then I got this facsimile because Royer actually did her the interior, and then heard the story behind this too. So he loved some of the pages and he hated some of the pages.
Oh,
so he actually he signed it, but he explained to me, like, see, he loved some of them and then he hated some of them. I think he was telling me, like, he hated certain pages, or forget which. Like, I think this is the one where you see how the face looks on that one.
Her eyes are.
Yeah. So like he like goes, oh yeah, like he felt a little rust on certain parts and stuff like that. So it's the facsimile edition, so it's the reprint. But I have the 2 and 3 up there, and I can they're up there. So that's for that's for the
Actually,
wife.
I was thinking too, if you guys want, I can give you a little sneak peek on because I do that Patreon every month.
Yeah.
And,
that's cool.
So
I was curious about something too.
Vetica.
I was really curious because it confused me.
Mm-hmm.
Your last, I think it was your Friday night auction when I was in there, you were talking about your drawing for every dollar or whatever that gets put into the thing or whatever, you get entered into a drawing.
Yeah.
For the giveaway.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that was that night's giveaway.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, every night we have a dollar giveaway. So that is basically something that we just do. It could be a lot of books. Friday was a 9.2 Spider-Man McFarlane.
Right.
And that was all for $1. So basically, what we do is we get all the names and then we put them on a wheel at the end of the night just to make it fun. For those people that don't have the ability to, like, maybe that night have $20 to spend on a comic, hey, $1 could get you this instead.
Yep.
So we do that, and what we do too is for those people that don't have, we know that we have community members that may not be in the best circumstances at the time in regards to finances. So we want to help them out too by letting them have some fun. So what we do is for every $10 in the month that you guys put in tips, so we could be, I only have $4 this month or $6.
Right.
You get a spot on that big slab, and potentially you could win. So we do that monthly, so it all tallies up, if that makes sense.
Right.
But this is a sneak peek on the next Patreon.
Sure, go ahead, bud.
Let's see if anybody knows what it's from. It's an homage or something.
I have an idea. I just can't think of the damn thing.
What is it, Maddie?
No one has a guess?
I said Batman.
No.
What?
Maximum Carnage, the video game.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So you can kind of see just this is like a sneak peek for people. Shenanigans is like an original character that I've been coming up with, and I've always wanted to give his hat life kind of similar to, inspired by how Todd McFarlane draws that life that the cape has. So his hat's like wild. You can kind of see how it has all that stuff. Yep. Every month it's an homage, but what I'm trying to do is every month I'm pushing myself by fleshing out Shenanigans more and more and more. So if you look at the previous Patreons, it's always been something different. And this month, I'm going to be finishing this up probably by tomorrow, and then adding the digital stuff to it.
Sure.
So on the after, so that'll be ready to go for all the Patreon members coming up.
Yeah, sneak peek appearance right there.
That's what I'm saying. Every month,
G-Spot exclusive,
doing this character.
Awesome.
It's better. It really is. And this ain't no disrespect to the first month, but every single month it's better and better and better. And I'm like, I can't wait to see what's coming because it's insane to me.
Deuce, you there?
He probably walked away for a second.
Yeah.
But here's another slab for Lady Vetica.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Ebass. Eric Basaluda, Ebass.
I'm gonna do real nice.
Yeah.
I like
it's actually even crazy to see because everything, whenever you see Lady Death, it's always Brian Pulido signed. It's always like everything's Brian Pulido.
Yeah. Well, because Pulido's the easier one to get because he runs everything. So, but I had met Ebass like a couple of months, almost 2 years ago, 2019, and he rarely comes down. He rarely comes down to the East Coast Con. So when I saw him at the East Coast Con, I'm like, dude, we gotta go to
that.
Yeah.
She's like, show that book one more time.
You just put it in the plastic.
Hold on.
See?
I got you. I got it.
Right away.
I got her.
Look at that. She's taking a mental picture of my God.
You got the foil.
Now she's gonna put my ass out on the corner to go ahead and afford one of those.
Screenshots of everything.
It ain't expensive, but if you're looking for a signed one, I'm gonna tell you now, it's not. Yeah, it's not in the cheap range. Because
are you there?
Probably stepped away for a second.
Yeah.
But I got something else that Vetica might like. Art book for all the Lady Deaths. It got all the artists on it. Yeah, and then I got like Manny was saying, Palito.
There it is.
That's Basaluda. But I wanted Eric to sign the inside of it. Then he goes, I'm gonna just sign what Brian signed on the cover. Yeah. And then,
do you prefer inside signatures or on the outside?
I don't. It doesn't matter to me. Mostly, I tell the artist whatever they want or whatever whoever it is, whatever they feel, wherever they feel like it. But it shows a lot of people, like everybody's art, like Stephen Hughes. Like this is Stephen Hughes, the original person. Wow. Stephen Hughes. So
that was always something too. Like
Stephen Hughes.
Yeah, like Helvetico, when he did my Ernie, he was saying like Stephen Hughes, like he's a madman for all the hair that he would do on.
Yeah, well, he did it off of Brian's younger pictures. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Because he had that crazy ass hair, man.
Yeah. But and then everybody wants Eddie from Stranger Things to play Brian as Evil Ernie. That's why. Because they if you look at pictures right next to each other, they look alike.
Very similar. Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, extremely similar.
And then how you guys were talking about what was it? Greg Capullo actually did one too.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to find a Capullo one now. So the Capullo actually did one.
I never seen Capullo do a Lady Death, to be honest.
Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find that one. Yeah, Capullo dude.
It's gonna be like every
No, not even that. But I'll show you Artgerm's one. Artgerm's one right here.
Yeah, Artgerm. I've always loved that one.
Artgerm. Yeah, dude, I've always wanted it, but when the Kickstarter, when they told you how much I'm like, I'm not paying that. I'm like, I'm not giving you that much. I'm not giving you that type of money, man. I'm like,
still got bills, man.
Yeah. Let's see. You should be around here somewhere. Jim Valiant did a couple. Okay, I should have looked at the page. The names are all on the page.
This is what happens when you're on the spot.
Yeah.
You're like, uh-oh.
Yeah. I got you on the spot now, buddy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, until zooms in on you.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Give you a
It's
second.
all for Lady Helvetica. So I know how she's Lady Death out of Lady Death fan. So
I'm going to show Lady Vetica my favorites in a minute here.
Oh, here's Frank Cho. Frank Cho did one.
Oh, that is killer.
That's real clean.
Yeah, that's like his Harleys. It's pretty. All he did was switch Harley.
It looks good though, man.
Yeah, it looks great. That was one of the other ones that I really wanted too. And guess what? It was in the higher tiers. I'm like, man, God, why can't you guys be in the lower tiers? Yeah, and then Jim Valiant is another one that's one of my favorites that he's done a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of his Vampirellas are really nice.
Yeah. And then what was it? That damn Capullo one don't want to show up anywhere. Hold on. I'll find it eventually.
Deuce, are you there, buddy?
Deuce disappeared.
Deuce.
Nah, Deuce is probably had to go do something.
He probably fell asleep by accident. My buddy. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
I was thinking,
buddy.
What about? Did Martin get anything?
Eric Basaluda.
That's what I was wondering. I have a few. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Did you find it?
No,
I found Eric Ebast. Yeah, go ahead.
I love that cover. My brother wasn't a fan of it. He loved
I have that on order. Actually, waiting for
really nice. Oh, you're muted, just in case. Oh, now you got them together. Alien and Predator. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I got that Alien one, and I ordered that Predator one. I'm waiting for 2 of those to come in.
I had to get those.
Heck yeah, those are excellent.
Oh yeah, you even got the new Spider-Verse by Scotty up there too. Nice.
Show Martin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are real good. I like that one.
Well, that's good. I have a feeling that's going to be a book, man. There's going to be there's a lot of panel members over at MadHouse that are big on that. Like, hey, get those now while you can.
Yep. Oh, Deuce, are you there, brother? Deuce?
Probably tired. Like you said, he's probably tired.
I reckon he's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give him a crap, man. Hey, the next time he shows up, hey, man, sorry I put you to sleep on the show.
Oh, here we go. Found him. Found him. Capullo.
Oh, dude, that is killer.
Oh, wow.
Man. This that face, that grimace that she has.
Look at the grim face. I love it. Dude,
I have the trading card, and he was getting beat at MegaCon, man. But I'm like, dude, his line is freaking long. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. Dude, the line was huge, man. I'm not standing in line all day, man.
It's very rare to see a Capullo signature, too, to be honest.
Yeah. And I thought about it. I had the trading card, and I had this thing. I'm like, do I really want to stand here all day, or do I want to go, go around, walk around with the guys and go hunting for books? I go, I think I'll go hunting for books.
Okay. I'll show my recent haul that I got in the mail this last couple of weeks because I've been so busy. We're all busy working. So I don't know if you guys have seen the new Sandman by Neil Gaiman.
I haven't watched it yet.
I'm going to show you something. All right. So I've been saying all along, everybody that's seen it, or I was watching, you know how we watch YouTube and we watch reviews and you hear people talking about a show, and it's usually all perspective. You either like it, you don't. Just kind of get an idea. Well, a lot of people were giving it kind of a bad rap for I don't know what reasons. I think it was because different characters, different colors, all that kind of stuff. They're from the original story. But what they produced on there, on the Netflix series of Sandman, was excellent. Big thumbs up for me. And another reason why, too, this newest one came out, and I'm going to show you a little retro going back to Jack Kirby. In this show, from this book, this is the newest one that came out. I loved it. It's a great series. I hope they keep going. They have 2 more episodes, I think. I don't know what it is pertaining to, but you guys definitely check this out. It's a great series. It was a great book when it was out. But in this book, in the stories of this, there's a cool little shout out to Jack Kirby in it. And I don't think a lot of the reviewers that watched the show didn't watch the show completely all the way through because they missed an important element. Little boy that's in the series on the show comes out and he's in his dream state, in his dream world. And the lady goes, "Well, what are you doing?" She goes, "Well, I am the Sandman." And this is exactly what he was wearing.
Oh wow! I have that one coming in the mail. That's one of my favorite.
Big tribute to Jack Kirby, and in the series, you're going to see the little boy wearing the same kind of outfit, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! I don't care. I'm going to say,
but you don't
run. It is excellent. I got the whole run. Yeah, I got both. I actually had to pull out the other ones because I had the other ones in my collection as well.
Yeah, I love that cover of number 1. In the back, the blue, you see all the little creatures and stuff, like all the nightmares.
Oh,
definitely give this a shot. The TV show is excellent. It's well done. And on the other note, on some older stuff that I got in the mail, this was okay. I like pulps, and I also like, they call them pulps, but Reader's Digest kind of size. And I picked up these two, and this is from like 1973. And this is a big shout out to Eric Hamilton. His name is. He's out of California, and I got these off of an auction.
Oh wow!
In excellent shape, beautiful shape.
I learned something about those, Robert.
Yes.
Yeah. What I learned something about them because they were trying to save on paper in World War II.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's why they ended up that small. So they would save on paper.
This is not that old. This is only 1973.
Oh, okay.
Are those by Charlton?
Yeah.
These are by Charlton, right there.
All
right. So I learned of why they were called pulps and why they were called the little books.
Yeah, 75.
Cover, yep. And there's another close up.
Those are sick covers. Like the artwork.
But they're great reads. These are great reads. I read them already. Awesome. I'm a huge on the classic. So a little bit of I'm into the giant size as well. I finally got a decent copy of Invaders #1. Nice. Beautiful copy for 1975. Another one. This one here, it's got my curiosity. I must have been drinking too many beers. But it's cool because it has something to do with Lord of the Rings. Now, I'm curious because I don't know anything about this. And I got 3 different copies. 1, 2, and 3, actually. But very cool. I love sword and sorcery.
Oh, wow.
And these are Warriors of the Shadow Realm magazines. There's #1. #2. Looks like Caldwell Grayskull. This is by Marvel Heroes. And then Warriors of the Realm Shadows. This one has the Tolkien fantasy tradition in it. I'm sure it had something to do with Lord of the Rings, but I can't remember. Sorry, guys. Classic. Got a decent copy finally of Vampire Tales, first Morbius magazine. Love this. Just finally got the annual. I'll be able to get this one graded. Finally, I got a decent copy of this. Annual #1, Dracula Lives.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Like I said, trust me, when you come down here, we introduce you to Tom. You ended up with at least 3 short boxes. I'm telling you now.
Well, that's right up my alley. And then, if he's watching, hopefully Roman is watching. I want to show him something. I'm mad because I don't have the other cover because I want to show you the difference in this. And yeah, I don't have it on my other shelf. But okay. So everybody knows who Satana is, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wow.
So this here is her, I think, 3rd appearance. And this was in the magazine form that she was in. Satan's daughter, not Lilith. Roman. Okay, let's get that right. This is Satan's daughter.
Lilith is Dracula's.
Exactly. Okay, now this is the cover I want to show you. Now, by the way, this one as well is this one. The ones I'm showing you now. These were done by Roy Thomas, John Romita, cover done by Earl Norman, and also Chris Claremont has something to do with this as well. And what was it? This is the second one. I want you to notice the cover here. What's going on right here? There's another cover on here, and I don't have it with me right now. I'm still waiting for it. Still hasn't come. There's another cover just like this, but it has Lilith on the front cover pointing, and there's a guy that she's crippling on the floor. It looks exactly like this.
I have that one. It looks just like that. You're correct.
Yeah, the Satan. And this is The Hunt of Horror by Roy Thomas, John Romita, and Earl Norman that did the artwork. Beautiful work, though. Love this. And then my favorite of all favorites, and that's the one I'm wearing, I think. Finally got a
there it is.
Yeah.
Love Lilith. Love Lilith. She's my favorite. I'm a big vampire fan. And I also got her first appearance, which a lot of people have never seen this or noticed it, but giant-sized chillers. Everybody's ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I know I know somebody that has one.
But watch this now. The change of price, and also I had a question. I don't know. I might have said something to Vetica about this the last time I talked to him, I think. Giant size chillers, okay? 35 cents, number one. All right. Giant size chillers, number one.
Yeah.
Cents, February. Can someone tell me? Is this a variant? Is this the variant?
No, they're two totally different series.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
Totally different, but confusing.
Definitely.
You see what I mean? Very confusing.
Yeah.
This one because of the tentacles, but you can see that.
I was about to say the same thing, but okay.
Yeah. I like Lilith. I'm a big Lilith fan, so it's like, yeah, I love that cover. Love that cover.
Those two are the two best to have, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I got something else to show.
I still haven't opened up your books, Maddie.
Oh, all right. I was about to say, like, did you get them?
Yes, I got them. There. I think I paged you and told you I do have them. I just haven't unboxed them yet. Okay. I haven't had any time. I've been working so much.
Yeah.
But I got them. They're here. I'm gonna go through.
Right. Another one for Lady Helvetica again, for you guys. Adam Hughes.
Show for sure.
Yeah, he stepped away real quick, but he.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
they'll see it.
Yeah.
And I got the '90s card with it too.
Oh wow, that's real nice.
Yeah, but my thing was I joked around with the friend that actually got me the signature. I go, hey, I want him to sign Adam Hughes. He didn't want to. I go, I pay him extra. You know? I'm like, damn it.
That's because cool because the hair is all silver too.
Yeah, but he signs the AH for everything. I'm like, my boy told me, I'm like, dude, I want him to sign Adam Hughes on something, man. That's what the whole point is, for him to sign it.
Oh, yeah,
stunning. His Vampirella collection kicks some ass.
Oh yeah, I got the whole run, and now I met somebody else that's trying to complete the whole run.
Name.
Yeah. Oh, and for Helvetica, some Julie Bell art and some Boris Vallejo art.
Okay.
Yep. Just for
oh wow.
Julie Bell and Boris Vallejo. This is Julie. This is the wife's art, and then this is the husband's art, Boris Vallejo. Wow.
Cool.
That's cool. They're very similar.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but because
everybody, Deuce.
Fell asleep.
Dreaming Deuce.
I got some random stuff I could show off.
Absolutely, Maddie, please.
Let's see. I got some recent weird pulls.
But no, I want to say, Maddie, thank you very much.
No, you're all good. We got Toxic Crusaders #1.
That's cool. That's cool.
Love that.
This one's actually hard to find. This is it's like square bound. This is Toxic Avenger.
I know this one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I actually have that in my collection.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yep.
Got the Kabuki Man and all the trauma.
Yep. The trauma.
I had to get this. Street Sharks.
Nice. I have not what you do. That's funny. I love it.
This one's actually very, very hard to find. This is super rare, shockingly. This is the retail incentive of the Urban Legends.
Wow.
Number 1.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, this one is very, very pricey. Very hard to find. I was super happy to pick this one up. I got that. And then here, this one Martin's going to like. I went and I had to go get it.
Yeah, it is excellent. It is just excellent. That one.
It's signed right there by Rich Woodall. Once you showed me that one, I was like, I need that so bad. So this is thanks to you. This is a shout out to him because he was the first one to show me this one.
Do you know what I need to do though?
Well,
I might get Rich Woodall on the opposite side because it's blank to do Krang on the back because there is because Krang's not there, is he? No, not Krang. Correct. Not Krang or Baxter Stockman.
Yeah, no Baxter, no Krang. Yeah, you just got
it's got the Technodrome, but
the Technodrome. You got the van, and then all the turtles with Jenica.
There's something I noticed, Maddie, with you, especially on the acclaim sales and your books. There's something I noticed. You always say extremely rare or never been seen before. And you always got my curiosity. In the last auction or the last show you did,
I do that a lot. Yeah,
I was like, that's holy shit, I've never seen that. You surprise me every single time.
Yeah, that's something that I love to do because that's what I look for. Like, I always look for the weird stuff. Like
you had that FOMO shit going on. I hate it.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's nice. The little shredder.
Dude,
I like the colors on that. Are those blacklight?
Yep.
Those are probably chases, right?
Yeah, all chases.
Cool. Are those pop can things?
Yeah, the sodas.
The sodas?
Oh,
and that's glow in the dark.
They're looking back.
I am not showing the queen this. No, she's not seeing it. She's filled. I'm going to tell you something. The queen has literally filled my living room walls. It's entire pops. All pops.
A couple more bronze horror.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Upgrades. This is
now you're kidding. Now you're talking about game. What's the grade on that?
Pretty high, shockingly. Yeah, it's a clean copy.
Maddie, remember G-Man. Give me a price. Oh,
Maddie's basically trying to say, come to a MadHouse near you.
Yes, I can see that.
This one actually has something to do with the Sandman, right? This is a first appearance of the character.
Just a minute.
Yes.
And then this is a little shout out to one of our panelists.
Oh, dude, you're killing me right now.
And then this one I just got this week too. Actually, a very nice copy. The only thing is, this is a weird thing. They have like that blue.
Yes.
That's just that doesn't do anything to the grade, correct? From what I understand.
That shouldn't.
Yeah, because it's called like factory. I forgot the exact name. Factory spray.
They call it a factory defect. Is the part that
yeah.
It has like 0 ticks. Probably one of the cleanest copies I've ever seen of this. And I just picked that one up.
You have a Morgan book? What?
Morgan.
Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on. Give me a second. I have to go into the thing for that.
I want to see this. No, but keep going.
Sorry. Yeah. No, that's all I got for the comment.
Jack, brother, what is up? Thank you for being here, brother.
I had these things still sitting out, so
1 second.
I'll show him again.
Let Maddie finish. Let me.
I got
you. He can show. I got to go through my bin.
Yeah, he said he had to go through it. That's the main reason I said. Yep. So, Lady Vetica for you guys. So for Vetica and Lady Vetica. So,
yeah.
Yep.
That's the first Evil Ernie Eternity.
Yeah, and then the funny story behind this one, I had a Bimpy 1 at this con. So I had a Bimpy 1 and this one. So all you see me do is run because I had an energy drink and had nothing to eat. So all you see me do is bolt back and forth to both vendors. I offer them both cash. One didn't want to take cash for the Bimpy 1, so the other guy wanted to take cash, and then a couple of $10 book for his bin. That's how I got this book.
Wow,
man.
So I pay. Yeah, that's how I ended up getting this book, and then the Robert knows this the story behind this one.
Yep.
So AOK from Thorough, from our brother Thorough.
Yep.
AOK from Thorough, a Christmas present from Thorough. I forgot. I think this was the first year that we did the show. I think this was.
Yeah. He said that to you for Christmas. Yep. He asked me.
That's the better cover, honestly. Than the first one.
Yeah, because this is her first interior, and then this is their first cover together. Yep. So first cover, so that's kind of cool. Because I wasn't gonna go. I was only gonna get 1 and 2 originally, and then Steve and all them convinced me. Go, hey, you might want to get the whole run.
Look at it, Maddie. Look at it, Maddie.
No. I saw these before. It hurts my soul. It makes me happy that Jeff has these.
Oh, I like that cover too.
Yeah, and this one came from Geek Aficionado, actually. I believe 4. Yeah, this is 4. Either 4 or 4. Oh no, yeah, 4 came from Geek Aficionado. So
very nice. Big shout out.
Yeah, and then the final issue, and then this is for the Lady Helvetica, since she likes Perillo stuff. So this is Zombie Tramp 57. The special about this is it's a different character being Zombie Tramp. So that's why. So this if you're gonna be looking for it ain't gonna be cheap. There's 2 versions. There's a New York Comic Con exclusive one, and there's the normal exclusive one. New York Comic Con one, if you can see. You see the cracks right where her boobs are at?
Yeah.
That crack isn't there on the New York Comic Con exclusive. The mirror is actually not cracked at all.
Oh, so you can see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Notice how they did the difference there, right between the breasts.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this, Martin? Come on.
That's real nice.
Yeah, all the pops.
Oh, that wallpaper is actually awesome. Leave it to me and look at the wallpaper when he's showing all this awesome stuff. I'm like, look at that wallpaper.
Love it, Martin.
Yeah, that's real. I like the new turtles that they just did recently, Funko Pop. Yeah, those are real nice. All the blacklight stuff. Yeah, my whole room's blacklight, so I definitely need all that. Oh, and then here's this is the one she was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
You try to get the angle.
Yes. Bring it up a little more. Wow. Yes. I know this cover too.
Yeah.
That's a kick-ass cover.
Yeah, this one was hard to find. This is by Carnivore Comics. It's sold out. It came with the little COA, like kind of in the side, but even
that's
the back side too. Yeah. Ariel Diaz is the artist. So yeah, that's when I saw that, I was like, I'm not really much for the female books, let's call it. When I saw this one, I always
the 90s term, the bad girls books.
Yeah. When I was like, all right, welcome home. I had to get that.
Okay, let's wind it down. We're on 2 hours. Mr. Vetica, Helvetica, please tell the community again one more time. I'm going to show the art while you talk about your art, about your site, what you do, and your auction thing that you do on Monday. What is it? Monday and Fridays.
Wednesdays, Fridays.
Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Sorry about that. I miss it. I'm lucky if I get it on Friday. I love the show. I'm just going to tell you, dude, big shout out, big kudos to you and the crew. I appreciate you guys big time. Big time.
Same.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for some scribbles on some paper, you can go ahead and head over to my Instagram, Helvetica _. Well, it's pretty much my name down there you see on the screen, just an underscore in between everything. So you can hit up my Instagram there, and you guys can go ahead and if you guys are interested in any prints, anything, pretty much I can get you a print of just about everything that's there on the Instagram. So you guys can hit up my Instagram, ask for commissions, prints, anything that you guys need. In the future, the website will be up and running, so you guys could go ahead and head to that website. It is hellveticaillustration.com. So if you guys want to go ahead and head there in the future, it will have a checkout system. Make it super easy for you guys to go ahead, get your art prints, get your commissions, anything that you guys want. And it'll just have like a remember login, all that stuff. So, and in regards to the MadHouse auctions, that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can hear me sound like an idiot on the microphone.
No, you're fine.
But trust me. No, I'm just saying, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, if you guys are looking for something, we got that awesome panel. My man Tate's over there, so make sure that you know, he's one of the panel members too. So he comes on every once in a while. He's slanging some books. So I mean, we got just about everything, anything that you guys are looking for. So hit us up, just like you know, my man. That's pretty much it.
What's she saying? What's she saying? Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
no problem,
for sure.
No problem, sweetheart. No problem.
It's honestly awesome to sit here, and honestly, I'm very humbled that you guys would open up the doors to,
of course,
hey, come and hang out. And not only that, but at the same time, man, it's awesome just to like watch, you know, another wizard at work behind the microphone, and you know what I mean? 'Cause I know how it is sitting in that seat, just kind of organizing and everything. And
Yep.
I totally know. So, man, dude, kudos to you. Hats off to you. Much love to you and the whole Nerdy Collective. You guys are awesome.
You're very, very welcome. Oh, I wish Monty was here tonight. He would have had fun. All right. Jeff, what you got going on, bud?
Like I said, I've been working on this video for a while because, like I said, I want to release a nice video and not no half-ass video. So I'm still working on this Vampy video, but for sure it's got. Or I might do shorts. So I'm not sure yet. I might start some shorts. Well, I'm taking. Well, you guys seen I'm taking a break from the Sunday thing. So
yep.
So for a little bit. So. I don't know when that's coming back, but eventually it will. I just need one because of work and all this other stuff. So that I got stuff coming, but I'm working on it. Like I said, Tim's new shop motivated me to do more videos. So we got some stuff. We might have some stuff coming from inside the shop. So just be on the lookout. I have the notification bell on. So I got some of that stuff coming soon. So that's pretty much what I got going on.
Okay, real quick. Is that Edwin in the chat, Martin?
Ian, you mean, or?
Thank you. Sorry.
Ian is.
Ian, buddy, you got a birthday coming up. Hold on. On the, what is it, the 27th? Is it the 27th? He's got a birthday coming up. He's going to be doing a show, so a big shout out to you, Ian. I'll be there, buddy. I'm going to definitely make it there. So happy birthday to you. I know you're coming up. You're going to be doing a show. Big shout out to him. Martin, go ahead, buddy. Boom.
Well, I'm trying to wait for a new mobile, seeing as I went swimming the other day and my phone did as well. So, and I lost a load of videos. So I'm trying to update. I've got a new tablet coming today, which I've been told off for. So, but so hopefully I can do some editing. And while I remember, Matty, that's what the wallpaper's based on.
Oh,
that's Scott Young.
There we go.
That's nice.
Very cool.
That's a really nice one.
Love it. Love it. That's a Deadpool that Laura doesn't have. The Queen.
Bring me down there.
Maddie, buddy, go ahead. Please.
No, again, huge thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
Especially having Vetica on.
Well, you're on the show too.
But still, it's the shout out and just the love the show. Like, hey, always, the door's open, and that's just the same thing that we do. We love it. So just to be part of this community is always the best. The only shout out, I guess, besides, everybody here is, we'll, again, check us out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll be there this Friday. I always come with the weird, crazy stuff as usual, like the rare stuff you've never seen before.
Trust me, Maddie. Trust me. I'll do you justice. Don't worry. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to. I was opening up books before the show tonight. I had packages like crazy underneath my desk.
You got to hit me up when you open the box.
Don't worry. I will. I yours is the last box I'm opening. So because
save the best for last.
Yep. There's that one that I have never seen before. Just so you guys know. I was on Helvetica, or sorry, the MadHouse Claim auction sale. I actually happened to catch it a couple weeks ago on a Friday. I think it was a Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
And Maddie was showing some books, and it was Momoko. I've never seen. Dude, I know what you're gonna say, but I'm telling you, this one that Maddie had, I
okay. Yeah, was, but you know how I'm not really a fan.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll guarantee you've never seen it before. I know you've never seen it before. It's awesome.
Yeah,
she does have a very mixed fan base. I know that. Respect her as an artist, but I know that sometimes it's
certain things she does good and certain things she doesn't. But still, I'm a fan of it. So anyway, I'm trying to track this down. Where are we here?
Hey, what's Deuce? Where you been?
Deuce, are you there, buddy?
No.
Deuce, again. Deuce, I love you, bud.
Oh, man. I'm totally giving him crap next time he comes on.
Deuce, I love you, buddy.
Hey, really Deuce. I totally put you to sleep.
Night, buddy. Shit. Deuce. Okay. All right. So, you community, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for coming on the Nerdy Collective, and please share, like all the descriptions down below, including my guest tonight, Helvetica, his wife, and his duo team that work together with the community, and the members on that team are awesome. Everybody's great on that. I really appreciate it, and I know the community will too. So please go check them out, and please hit that like, hit that share, boom, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And with that, we will see you on another Nerdy Collective, and never know what's going to come up next. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Peace, love, blessed be, and see you next Saturday.